Good day mga kasubay. My name is Peter Landagnutan and this is Group 3 reporting, and we're gonna tackle is Hong Kong police system. So Hong Kong Police Force, or HKPF, is established in 1844. It's the world's second and Asia's first modern police agency, serving as the largest disciplined service under the Security Bureau. Dito pagliptan na kung saan tanagin established is in 1844. Security Bureau of Hong Kong, the Hong Kong governance body, is responsible for maintaining law order, exercising immigration and customs control. In 1969, Queen Elizabeth II granted the Royal Charter to the Hong Kong Police Force for their handling of Hong Kong. In 1967, rights rearming them. The Royal Hong Kong Police Force, following the transfer of sovereignty, the force is once again named the Hong Kong Police Force. The Hong Kong Police Force operates as a centralized, structured hierarchy with decision-making and operational control primarily concentrated under the Commissioner of Police. The HKPF operates in a coordinated manner involving Criminal Investigation Department, TRC branch, and Public Order Unit to effectively address various issues. Operates coordinated manner. Masasabi natin kasi yan kasi they are in a structured hierarchy, and the force is commanded by a Commissioner of Police who is assisted by the 3 Deputy Commissioners. Once that is Deputy Commissioner of Operations, responsible for all operational aspects of police force, including crime investigation, public order, and daily operations. So let's focus for that word operations. There are amoy ang commissioner nga gahandle sa mga tao nga on hand gid sa mga or tandagid ang una sa kung ano matabo man sa lugar nanda. And the second one is Deputy Commissioner of Management, focuses on the administrative functions, human resources, and other organizational management issues. Ang andiyan na is the focus na tayo sa human resources and other organization management issue. So let's move to the number 3. The Deputy Commissioner of Crime oversees specialized crime investigation units and work on strategies to combat serious crime, organized crime, and related areas. Tandaan natin no, ang keyword yung kara is sa Commission of Crime is tandang specialized crime investigation unit. Hindi paglipatan guys. So let's proceed to the force headquarters is made up of 6 departments. Number 1 is operation. This department handles the day-to-day activities of the police force, including patrol, investigation, and tactical operation. So as I say in kanina nga ang operation is tandang on hand, tandagid ang una nga kag ang importante abay man sa imo importante nga operations. So let's proceed. Number 2, crime security. This department focuses on crime prevention, investigation of criminal activity, and maintaining security within the jurisdiction. So, ang sa number 2 mata na is, sa word nga prevention pala, man natin na is to minimize and prevent crime as usual. So, number 3, personnel and training. This department is responsible for recruiting, training, and support the police forces personnel. So, number 3 naman na is, tanda kaya nga recruit, tanda kaya nga buol ka mga bago kag inatrinanda to become a future police force personnel. Number 4 is that management services. This department provides administrative and logistical support to the various departments within the organization. So, nanday kaya ang provide kang administrative and logistical support. So, tanday kaya man ang utak sa digmaan. Kabulig masanday ka kang gaplan. So, number 5, finance, administration, and planning. This department manage the financial resources of the organization, handles administrative tasks, and develops long-term strategic plans. Ano matatanan nga sa ngalan nga finance, administration, and planning, tanda kaya ang sa finance pa lang, tanda ang tugro kang bulig na magbakal ka mga supplies, kung ano man dyan ang magamit. Sa administration, tanda rin ang the forces nga mag-operate. Kasi syempre di mo naka-operate kung wala plano. So, let's proceed to number 6, national security. This department focuses on protecting the nation from threats, including tourism, espionage, and other security tasks. Manaan nyo rin na. So, next is for daily policing. The Hong Kong territory is divided into 6 police regions, namely Hong Kong Island is the southernmost part of Hong Kong and one of the 2 main islands. The other being Latu Island serves as the central hub of commerce, finance, and culture in Hong Kong. Kowloon East, known as its rapid development and transformation from industrial area into business and residential district. Oops, nasa na tayo? Business and resident district. And the other is Kowloon West, is characterized by a blend of older residential neighborhoods and newer developments. Then New Territories North encompasses the north parts of the include both rural and urban settings. And the marine or generally refers to the maritime aspects of Hong Kong, including its ports, shipping industry, and marine parks. Vision: Hong Kong remains one of the safest and most stable societies in the world. Mission is to uphold the rule of law, maintaining law and order, prevent, detect crimes, safeguard life and property, and work in partnership with community. And their motto is serving Hong Kong with honor, duty, and loyalty. So, sa Jataman is the Hong Kong Police Force or the HKPF ranks and badges. So, as you can see, sa top in the upper left is the commissioner rank badge, following by the deputy commissioner's rank badge. Mo gali ang rank pinakataas nga rank ko is the commissioner's rank patch. Nans in terka na nga. Dason, dira kita sa ang mga na-recruit na kayo na to, mga officers in training nga kwato ma-undergo sanda sa number 1, nationality and residency para makasalit sanday karaw sa police organization nga muyanda nga kailangan nga dapat nanda nga kananda rin must be a permanent resident of Hong Kong. Dapat dyan kagit sanda nga lugar para mahimo nga police force. Age candidate must be aged between 18 and 30 years old. Specific age limits may vary according to the role. Depende man kung mga may specialty ka dyan, mga mukara, pwede ka paguro kasalit. Academic qualifications for police constable candidates typically need to have attained level 2 grade E or above 5 subjects in the HKCEE equivalent. May sa grade mo sanda nga ginakon. Siyempre, language proficiency, Chinese, Cantonese, and English is necessarily. Candidates may be required to pass language proficiency test based on their educational qualifications. Grabe naman to. May mga language proficiency pa sila. Di man, dyan, number 5, di madura. Ang physical fitness. Considered na naman to kasi lalaban tayo sa habak tayo sa mga mahihirap na mga pagsubok sa buhay ng isang police. Hindi natin pagbasaan na guys. And dito sa number 6, character and background check. So must be wala ka criminal record, mga kara.
Police Academy Training. New recruits attend the Hong Kong Police College for a structured training program that typically lasts about 6 months. These include both theoretical and practical components, covering law enforcement principles and criminal laws, police procedure and protocol investigation techniques, and crime scene management, communication and negotiation skills. Last is physical fitness and self-defense training. Number 2, practical training. After the initial training program at the academy, recruits complete a practical training period, often referred to as field training. Number 3, specialized training. Officers may receive further specialized training depending on their assigned unit. This training can include techniques specific to the role, cybercrime solution, such as forensic science, investigation, or conflict resolution. Number 4, ongoing training programs. The Hong Kong Police Force emphasizes continuous development, providing opportunity for further training and professional development throughout an officer careers. Workshop. These seminars can include advanced courses in various aspects of policing and law enforcement, leadership, and management training. For officers who aspire to hold supervisory or managerial roles, leadership and management training is offered at different career stages. The Hong Kong Police Force is responsible for law enforcement and maintaining public order in Hong Kong. Its performance can be evaluated across several key areas. Crime rate. The Hong Kong police force has generally maintained low crime rates, especially in comparison to other major cities. The force used a range of strategies to prevent crime and ensure safety. Response time. The police are known for their quick response to emergency and incidents, which is crucial for effective law enforcement. Public engagement. The Hong Kong police force actively engage with the community through outreach program and public education, aiming to build trust and cooperation with the residents. Handling protests. The force has faced significant challenge in managing large-scale protests, especially during the social unrest in 2019. This has led to criticism regarding their methods and use of force, raising concern about accountability and civil rights. Public perception. While many view the Hong Kong police force as effective in maintaining safety, recent controversies have affected public trust. Opinions on the police can be sharply divided, especially in the wake of protests. Thank you very much.